Everyone has an appropriate life script. That's true for all of us. Even emperors are no exception. This dislocation of person and identity. It is the most common puzzle of fate. History has never been short of emperors who chose the wrong profession. Emperor Jiajing of the Ming dynasty was obsessed with cultivating Taoism. But I have to be trapped in the court. Song Huizong was obsessed with calligraphy and painting. But you have to shoulder the national luck. And Li Yu. This person is steeped in romance and sensitivity. This cruel joke played by fate. Let his life, as it should be, sinking into the tearing like this. Chinese people always think of Li Yu when they are frustrated. It's a mess. It is the way to leave the sorrow, and the sorrow is numb. When is the spring flower and autumn moon? How much do you know about the past? Reveal the loneliness of prosperity. Falling water and flowers go away in spring. Heaven and earth. It reveals the cruelest truth in life. Those who are eager to seize the beauty will eventually hit in a hurry, turn into regret. Li Yu's word is genius and loneliness. Write a word or two all over the world. Such a person should be crazy and free. But fate had to put him in a golden cage. This ancestral ghost with insight into the world. I can't solve the knot of fate all my life. Dragon chair of the Southern Tang dynasty. It was never prepared for Li Yu. He was the sixth son. Since childhood, he has been obsessed with calligraphy, painting, and poetry. Ambition is just the freedom to be drunk and shoot the railing. Desk ink. Flowing clouds outside the window. Falling flowers in the courtyard. Is where his soul belongs. But fate will play a cruel joke. Eldest brother died suddenly. Second brother died early. He was thrust into a shaky throne. The position above 10,000 people. The most magnificent prison in the world. Outside the cage is the Northern Song Dynasty iron hoof pressing step by step. And inside the cage is the undercurrent of factional unrest. In the Emperor's Machiavellian field. It seems out of place. It's like putting a nightingale in a tiger's cage. In this cage, he had the most perfect love ever. One day, Li Yu met a girl by the river. The girl's name is Jua Huang. The two hit it off. We had a great time. Just when Li Yu thought the two would never see each other again, Jua Huang is wearing red clothes. Appeared on his wedding night. It turns out that Jua Huang was the eldest daughter of Situ Juzong in the Southern Tang dynasty. Proficient in piano, chess, calligraphy, and painting. She is the mother of the Southern Tang dynasty favored by the entire imperial court. Behind Jua Huang. It's about factionalism and cross-cutting. This marriage began with a political marriage, but unexpectedly grew the purest sesame seeds. Junior Empress. Friends of poetry. You write the lyrics, I'll compose the music. You play the piano and I dance. Li Yuqian Yu Chu. He has filled up the remnants of Nishang feather clothes. Li Yu played the sound of Nian Jiashan's pipa. He dances to the beat of Lingbo. At that time, the Southern Tang dynasty was like a candle in the wind. And this young queen, but built an island in poetry and song. Fight the chill of fate with ink and music notes. The Emperor of Ju Yi gave birth to a prince for him. But he fell ill after his young son died. At 964, Jua Huang died suddenly in excessive grief. Only 29 years old. Li Yu wrote Kang Kang He Ji Yu in Lei Li after the court meeting. Prison rebellion. Every word bleeds. The hand that once promised. After all, they became a teenage couple. Idioms that end with youth. After the flame of love is extinguished, only the chill is thicker in the cage. In this cage, he had the expectations of a rich country. After the Southern Tang lost the 14 states of Huainan, the natural danger of the Yangtze River has become the last barrier. Li Yu was ostensibly renamed the King of Jiangnan in exchange for peace. But secretly, he was building warships and training sailors in Kaishiji. Soldiers under coarse cloth armor. Perhaps unbeknownst to this seemingly hedonistic monarch. At night, I often sit in front of the map until dawn. He knew the odds were slim. But just thinking about a little hope is also good. But the greatest absurdity of life is this: the unintentional gain the world. Those who have the heart will bury the country. In this cage, he lost his precious love. About to lose his country. At 975, the Song army broke through Jinling city. Li Yu took off his dragon robe. Bind yourself naked. 40 years of the Southern Tang dynasty finally became a sigh in the history books. During the days of house arrest, Li Yu crushed regret. Chew his words again. Change the golden dust of the past. It also jumped out of the small pattern of flower words in the late Tang dynasty. On your own. Put the words of Lord Lin. Elevated to the spiritual portrayal of the scholar bureaucrat. Du Fu's melancholy pause. By Zhu Yi's popularity. Li Shangying's delicacy. They all became the emperor's masters of the word emperor. When he lamented the eternal hatred of life in the cold rain and wind. Write down the pear flowers withered and the spring was red. Too hurried and helpless, the cold rain comes in the morning and the wind comes in the evening. Rouge tears drunk. When will you hate Shuichangdong forever? When he was sad on the high-rise building on the moonlit night. Write down wordless and go to the west floor alone. The moon is like a hook, lonely Wutong deep courtyard locks the autumn. It's a mess. It's sadness, don't be the same taste in my heart. 3 years after house arrest in Beijing. Li Yu is wearing coarse cloth clothes. He climbed up the small building in a trance. Still the east wind blows. But look back. The motherland no longer exists. So he wrote this poem that has been passed down through the ages. When is the spring flower and autumn moon? How much do you know about the past? The small building was windy again last night. The motherland is unbearable. The carved jade should still be there. It's just Xu Ying's sigh. Ask how much sorrow you can have. Like a river of spring water flowing east. Those once prosperous love hopes. All turned into a cavity of spring water in the poppy. Wrapped in despair. Rushing east. Chishi Festival in 987 AD. Legend has it that Li Yu is in the mansion. Keep the accompanying workers entertained. Heard outside. The small building was windy again last night. The motherland is unbearable. To Emperor Taizong of Song. Make the other party angry. Being a prisoner makes it a sin for him to even miss. Therefore, Li Yu was given poisoned wine containing lead and mercury by Taizong. The poppy singing how much sorrow you can have. It also became Li Yu's masterpiece. The emperor who lived for the CI sect and died for the CI soul. After all, he cannot protect his homeland. But with sad and moving words such as Lang Teosha Yu My Ren. Make a history. He wrote the best love in the world with his life's hard work. History always talks about heroes by success or failure. Li Yu's imperial career was easily defined as failure. But when we set aside the evaluation of the history books, on a moonlit night, his talent was overshadowed by his status as an emperor. His love was shattered by the trick of fate. His dream of a rich country is vulnerable to reality. It is these regrets that make up his words. His words are full of emotion about fate. Remembrance of the past. Helplessness towards life. And these emotions, spanning 1,000 years, still resonates with people. The Chishi Festival 1,000 years ago, when Li Yu drank the poisoned wine, perhaps finally free from the emperor's cage, and the regret he left in the words. It has long been turned into a common emotional code among Chinese people. Every time we look back on the past, when lamenting the impermanence of life, I will think of the lyricist Li Yu writing to time and to the past. When will the spring flowers and autumn moons be written to life?